Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to spring. Days are getting longer by the day. 2 minutes a day I think right now, which is awesome. So I just wanted to give you an update on how things are going, which has been very well. Take a look at this side-by-side I've been doing indoors this winter. Well, it's not winter anymore, so it's spring. First of all, let's take a look at the living soil side. Got it in this room. It's just catching the last of the sun's rays. I'm gonna move it back over under the light. I mean, you can see, let's see if you could see the structure well, how this plant is really starting to do great. I released it from its little restraint that it had, and it didn't really even move, but you can see that with that tent that I put together, it has a kind of neat structure where the flowers are actually growing sideways, kind of like a ball shape. You can see right here, it's a side branch, here's a side branch, and they are catching up with the cola. So I let it go, allow these little inside branches to come forth. It's just starting to flower pretty much on all nodes, which is great. Over here, got this one still tied down. I'm waiting for the little side branches to kind of catch up to the main cola. It's doing well, it's starting to flower as well. And I did top dress this just less than 2 weeks ago. So it'd be a lot taller. I'm wondering about letting this one loose because it's gonna push towards the other plant. I might have to do a little bit of strategic pin downs of some of these side branches or super crop them. But I think overall the growth has been fantastic after I did the top dress. And I also put in some more cover crop. That is the second time around for the cover crop, and that's coming out pretty nicely. Temperature of the soil is running right around at what it has been, which is about 72 to 74 degrees. You know, you want room temperature for this kind of thing. You know, that keeps the activity going. Still pretty good on moisture. I'll probably water it later today, and then it'll be good for a couple days. So that's the living soil side. That top dress recipe I use is great. It doesn't burn. It just doesn't burn. It just helps the soil get reinvigorated. As you can see, we got a little bit of the last minute sunlight coming in here. We'll let this sit for, you can see it right there, getting the last rays of the day. So now I'm going to the other room where the other plant is. Can't really move it, but we're getting the late day sunlight, as you can see. Got the reflectors up. The sunlight's coming in pretty much directly in this window at this point. And we'll take this shield off. So you can see right here, this thing's got the great growth. It's really straightened out after I let it loose. Did a little bit of defoliation a couple days ago. You can see it pretty much opened up all the flowers in there. Side branches are here, up here. Main cola is down in here, so that's going to be able to catch up with the rest of the plant because now he thinks he's the boss at the top of the plant again. A little bit of defoliation maybe on the inside, but overall it's not too crowded, and again with the reflectors has a nice rounded shape to it with the plant, the flowers actually growing sideways. This one I was a little bit worried about, but you can see, yes, it is a female. Over here we have this one. It's kind of like a mutant because it is alternating nodes all the way up from the beginning, which is kind of interesting. But I did do a little bit of pruning. It's starting to flower as well. And last but not least, we have what I call the buds on a stick. It's just pretty much went to flower right away, but this one had half its root was pretty much rotten. Did a little surgery on the root, put it back in, and after a couple weeks it just started to grow. It's actually gained an awful lot of height. Look inside here. You can see the roots are all doing great. 1 gallon capacity for this tank. Just did the nutrients a couple weeks ago. We got another 2 weeks and then we'll be doing a water change on this. In fact, looks like the sun is better in this room. Much better. Give these guys the last rays of the day. I'll put up the surround mylar to give it a little bit extra reflection on the side. Shields up. So let's get in the afternoon sun coming in. It's getting low on the horizon. Hydroponic side, living soil side. We got our custom reflectors, and last but not least, Barbie. Barbie was busy last week, but we don't have to worry about anything for a few more weeks. I'm glad it's spring. We're going to be outside soon, probably within a month. I'll start that whole thing out. Got some interesting things we'll be looking at, like making our own living soil from scratch. What do you think of my ventilation system? You just got to do with what you got. I hope you all have a great day.